Alwyn James from Edinburgh, Eamon Campbell from Bingley in West Yorkshire, Philip Hardingham from Dereham in Cumbria, Dave Turnbull from Kingsbury in London, Bill Gabbett from Forest Gate in London, Helen Grayson from Leeds, David Albinson from Puckeridge in Hertfordshire, Michael Penrice from Wigton in Cumbria, Phil Waldock from Hornchurch in Essex, Les Arnott from Sheffield, John Jenkins from Bolton, Paul Taylor from Liverpool, Dag Griffiths from Ormskirk in Lancashire, Robin Walters from Amesbury in Cambridgeshire, and Daphne Fowler from Weston-super-Mare are all here to play the 15-to-1 Grand Final, presented by William B. Stewart.
Thank you. Hello and welcome to the 28th Grand Final of 15-to-1. Well, of the sackfuls of entries we had for our finals board competition, we didn't have a single entry with the figures as they stand today. 303 at the top and 211 at the bottom. So the 5 book tokens to the value of £50 each will go to Kids Active, which is an organisation that provides adventure playgrounds and other help for disabled children. There's how the finals board finished up. 2 names, Michael Penrice and Bill Gabbett, are the only 2 survivors from last time, and John Jenkins' score of 303 wins for him our top of the finals board trophy, this beautiful piece of Victorian glass made in 1880, and Laura, as usual, is here to present it. Laura?
Well done, John. I'm very surprised. OK, well done.
Well done, John. And a 15-to-1 grand final wouldn't be the same without the words, "Let battle commence." 2 questions each in the first round, 1 correct answer from you to survive, and we begin with Alwyn James. Alwyn, politics. The grandson of a former Labour Foreign Secretary and Deputy Prime Minister, 1945 to 51, is now a member of the Cabinet. His name, please?
Peter Mandelson.
Eamon, quotations. "Engage in no battle you are not sure of winning" is one of the many once revered thoughts of which 20th century leader?
Winston Churchill.
Mao Zedong. Philip, please. The general election of 1997. After Labour, the Conservatives and the Liberal Democrats, which party received the 4th largest number of votes overall, over 800,000, but did not win a single seat in Parliament?
The Referendum Party.
Dave, please. Sculpture. The 65-feet-high statue Angel of the North, which stands by the A1 near Gateshead. The sculptor, please.
Anthony Gormley.
Bill, please. History of the Olympics. Which is the only country to have staged the Summer Olympics 4 times?
USA.
Yes, just the USA. St. Louis, Los Angeles twice, and Atlanta. Helen, 20th century theatre. The title of a play by the Italian dramatist Luigi Pirandello. 6 characters in search of what?
An author.
David, please. A famous event of 1720. The name, please, given to the financial crisis in 1720 that became a byword for the inflated value of stocks and shares through excessive speculation.
The South Sea Bubble.
Michael, the ashes of the poet T.S. Eliot lie in the Somerset village, the name of which is the title of one of his poems. Which village?
Little Gidding.
East Coker. Phil, please. Mayor of London. Candidates standing for Parliament have to put down a deposit of £500. For the European Parliament, the deposit is £5,000. How much is it for candidates standing for Mayor of London?
1,000.
£10,000. Les, which Oxford University library has been entitled to receive a free copy of every book published in Britain since 1610?
The Bodleian.
John, please. Robert Graves wrote 2 historical novels based on the Roman Emperor Claudius. I, Claudius. What was the second?
Claudius the God.
Paul, please. Pop music and films. Which enigmatic pop singer, real name David Jones, starred in the films The Man Who Fell to Earth, Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence, and The Last Temptation of Christ?
David Bowie.
Dag, please. The Ancient World. Olympia, Rhodes, Ephesus. Halicarnassus, Babylon, Alexandria and Giza. What's the connection?
The 7 wonders of the ancient world.
Robin, please. The 16th century and famous Elizabethans. Who was imprisoned in the Tower of London because of his relationship with Bess Throckmorton, Elizabeth I's maid?
Sir Walter Raleigh.
Daphne, please. The Grand National. How many times do the horses cross the Melling Road if they complete the Grand National course?
Twice.
4 times, twice on each circuit. Alwyn, your second question. According to Christian legend, which saint was the father of the Virgin Mary?
I don't know.
St Joachim. Eamon, please. During the 16th century, which European city came to be known as the Protestant Rome? Geneva. Philip, history of the Royal Navy. The oldest ship currently still on the British naval list is in dry dock in Portsmouth. What's it called?
Victory.
HMS Victory. Dave, please, history of sport and tennis. In which decade were the Australians John Newcombe and Rod Laver the last amateur and first professional men's singles champions at Wimbledon?
1960s.
Bill, please. Art. John Crome, one of the great British landscape painters, was the founder of which school of art?
Slade.
The Norwich School. Helen, an animal welfare organisation. What do the initials CIWF stand for?
Compassion in World Farming.
David, please, the Methodist Church. What name is given to the governing body and supreme authority of the Methodist Church in the United Kingdom?
Moderation.
It's called the Conference. Michael, please. In which sport do Alessandro Troncon, Massimo Giovanelli and Diego Dominguez represent Italy at international level?
Rugby union.
And Phil, please. History of the USA. In April 1906, martial law was declared and looters were shot in the streets following a natural disaster in which American city?
San Francisco.
Les, please. China. The name, please, of the ethnic group in China which accounts for over 90% of the population. The Han. John, please. European capital cities. Which present-day European capital city was called Christiania until it was renamed on the 1st of January 1925?
Oslo.
Paul, please. Who is the chairman of the Conservative Party?
Don't know.
Michael Ancram. Dag, still Michael Ancram. Michael Ancram is the Earl of Ancram. So how or why can he sit in the House of Commons?
He's a successor to a title. He hasn't taken it up yet.
Well, yes, in fact, it's a courtesy title. His father, who is still alive, is the Marquess of Lothian. And Robin, please. The state opening of Parliament. The name, please, given to the motion moved in reply to the Queen's speech, on which the debate on the Queen's speech takes place.
I haven't got a clue, sorry.
It's called the Loyal Address. And Daphne, which 20th century Nobel Prize-winning scientist has two universities named after her, one in Poland and one in France?
Marie Curie.
One down, 14 to go. Laura?
And our one casualty is Eamon Campbell. And of the remaining 14 contestants, 5 still have their 3 lives intact.
Alwyn, this to start round 2. The succession to the throne. Who at number 7 is the first married person in line of succession to the British throne?
Prince Andrew.
Or Prince Edward, Earl of Wessex. And Philip, please. John Bunyan and the Pilgrim's Progress. The name, please, of the flatterer who tries to convince Christian and hopeful that the celestial city does not exist.
Napoleon.
Atheist. Dave, please. The Constitution of the United States. These days a controversial issue. The Second Amendment to the American Constitution declares that the people have a right to what?
Bear arms.
A number, please, Dave.
Number 14, please.
Robin, literature. Schindler's Ark, the novel by Thomas Keneally, later Schindler's List in a 1994 Steven Spielberg film. For what is the Ark in the title a metaphor?
The escape route from the concentration camps.
No, it's a labour camp in the backyard of his factory. Again, please.
Number 12, please.
And Paul, please. Ancient history. The name, please, of the ancient Greek philosopher who reputedly lived in a tub or a barrel.
Diogenes.
A number, please, Paul.
6, please.
And politics again, Helen. The name, please, Christian name and surname, of the president and leader of Plaid Cymru. David Wigley. Again, please.
3, please.
Football, please, Philip. Which is the only English club playing in the Scottish Football League?
Berwick Rangers.
A number, please, Philip.
15, please.
The royal family, Daphne. What relation to Queen Victoria is Prince Philip?
Great-great-grandson.
Yes, indeed. Queen Victoria's daughter Alice had a daughter called Victoria, who had a daughter called Alice, who was Philip's mum. A number, please.
Number 11, please.
And John, geometry. All polygons have 3 or more sides and 3 or more angles. What 2 properties are possessed by a regular polygon?
All the angles are the same.
I need more than that.
They're all...
No.
They all add up to 360.
No, all the angles are equal, but all the sides are of equal length as well. Again, please, Daphne.
4, please.
And Dave, please. The Bishop of Arundel and Brighton has been chosen by the Pope as the new leader of the Roman Catholic Church in England and Wales. His name, please.
David Hope.
The Right Reverend Cormac Murphy O'Connor. Again, please.
13, please.
The name, please, of the trainer who at Folkestone on the 4th of February became the most successful trainer ever in British horse racing on the flat and over jumps when 2 winners brought his total to 2,990.
Martin Pipe.
A number, please, Dag.
Number 8.
Mythology and Shakespeare, Michael. Polonius' son in Hamlet and Odysseus' father in the Odyssey share the same name. What name?
Laertes.
A number, please.
Number 15, please.
The Far East, Daphne. Although he died in 1994, Kim Il-sung was in 1998 declared the eternal president of which Far East country?
North Korea.
A number, please.
Number 10, please.
Medieval literature, Les. Dante's Divine Comedy. What name is given to the habitation of the unbaptised who either lived virtuous lives or died too young to sin but who may not enter heaven?
Limbo.
A number, please, Les.
Number 1, please.
Sport and athletics, please, Alwyn. Of those who took part in the first sub-4-minute mile in 1954, one went on to be an Olympic champion. Who at what event? Chris Braysher, the steeplechase. Again, please, another number.
8, please.
Pop music, Michael. His stage name is Elton John, but not quite. What is his full stage name?
Elton Hercules John.
And a number, please.
13, please.
The arts in the United Kingdom, Dag. Who is the chairman of the Arts Council?
Jeremy Isaacs.
Jerry Robinson. Again, please, Michael.
11, please.
John, science. What name, an acronym, is given to any of a class of devices that produces an intense beam of light of a very pure single colour?
Laser.
A number, please, John.
4.
Charles Dickens, Dave. In which novel is Estella, the daughter of an escaped convict, adopted by a lady called Miss Havisham?
Great Expectations.
A number, please.
Number 12, please.
Television advertisements, please, Paul. Connie is the glamorous internet genie who guides people around the net in television adverts for which company?
Sega.
AOL, America Online. Again, please.
15, please.
History of the USA, Daphne. On the 7th of July 1865, a woman called Mary Surratt was one of 4 people hanged for their complicity in what event?
The assassination of Abraham Lincoln.
Yes, and a plot to kill other government officials. Onwards, please.
Number 8.
And, Michael, what position on the world stage is held by the Namibian Dr Theo Ben Gurirab?
He's the chairman of the Organisation of African Unity.
He's the president of the General Assembly of the United Nations. Again, please, Daphne.
4, please.
Sport, please, Dave. The safety regulations of which outdoor sport demand that the game be played right-handed?
Polo.
A number, please.
Number 13, please.
Classic films, please, Dag. Which British-born actor tried to buy Rick's Cafe from Humphrey Bogart in Casablanca and the Maltese Falcon from him in The Maltese Falcon? Sydney Greenstreet. Again, please.
10, please.
And Les, please. 4 British monarchs have been crowned this century. The names, please, of any 2 of the 4 archbishops of Canterbury who have performed that ceremony.
Fisher.
Yes, Geoffrey Fisher, Elizabeth II. One more, please.
And Cosmo Lang.
Yeah, George VI. The others are Frederick Temple and Randall Davidson. A number, please.
5, please.
And Bill, on the 12th of February 1986, an Anglo-French agreement was signed. The object of that agreement came to fruition in 1994. What is it?
It's the fixed link, the Chantal.
Yes, indeed. And a number, please.
Number 13, please.
Dag, that agreement was signed by Margaret Thatcher and Francois Mitterrand. Where exactly was it signed?
Calais.
In Canterbury Cathedral. Again, please, Bill.
Number 10, please.
The 19th century and literature, please, Les. Boz was Charles Dickens. Who was Fizz, who illustrated Dickens' novels?
Hablot Brown.
A number, please.
15, please.
In which national daily newspaper do the radio and television personality Danny Baker and Anne Robinson, who presents Watchdog and Going for a Song on BBC One, write columns on Saturdays?
Daily Mirror.
The Times. Again, please.
4, please.
Dave, the terms BCE and CE are often used in place of BC and AD. What do BCE and CE stand for?
No, I don't know.
Before Common Era and Common Era, or before Christian Era and Christian Era? Again, please.
11, please.
And still dating, John, the abbreviation BP for before present is used by historians and scientists for the period before which year?
AD 1.
1950. Again, please.
6, please.
And Helen, please. Of the 15 member states of the European Union, 6 are monarchies, which is the only one which has a female heir. She is Crown Princess Victoria.
Sweden.
A number, please.
Number 9, please.
Phil, American literature. Absalom, Absalom, As I Lay Dying, and The Sound and the Fury. Novels by which American writer?
Hemingway.
William Faulkner. Again, please.
Number 3.
Philip, after the 1997 general election, the Conservative Party had 165 MPs in the House of Commons. How many do they now have?
165 still.
163. 2 defected to the Labour Party. Again, please, Helen.
Number 11.
And, John, the name, please, of either of those 2 Conservative members of Parliament who have defected to the Labour Party since the election of 1997.
Howarth.
No, he was before the election. Peter Temple Morris in 1998 and Sean Woodward in 1999. Again, please.
Number 14.
20th century quotations, Robin. This from Omar Bradley, an American general of World War II. We have grasped the mystery of the atom and rejected the what? Sermon on the Mount. Again, please.
Number 8.
Michael, Kelvin Hall, the Hunterian Museum and Art Gallery and the Burrell Collection are all in which British city?
Glasgow.
A number, Michael.
7, please.
Lady Caroline Lamb, she who famously described Lord Byron as mad, bad and dangerous to know, was the wife of which 19th century British Prime Minister?
Lord Salisbury.
Lord Melbourne. Again, please, Michael.
10, please.
Although the Knesset proclaimed Jerusalem to be the capital of Israel in 1950, the United Nations has never recognised this and still considers which other city to be the national capital?
Tel Aviv.
A number, please, Les.
5, please.
In which decade of the 20th century was the old age pension first given to people in Britain? They had to be over 70.
The second decade.
The first, 1909. Again, please.
8, please.
What term is used for any triangle that does not contain a right angle?
A scalene triangle.
No, that means one with no equal sides. This is an oblique triangle. Again, please, Les.
6, please.
And Helen, please, the royal family. Born in 1857, in which decade of the 20th century did Princess Beatrice, the youngest of Queen Victoria's 9 children, die?
The 60s.
1940s. Again, please.
Number 4, please.
And Dave, it was announced on January the 25th that Beowulf had defeated Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. What prize were they in competition for?
Poet Laureate.
The Whitbread Prize. Again, please.
15, please.
And Daphne, please. The name, please, of the ancient walled city in central Spain that is the birthplace of Saint Teresa.
Avila.
A number, please, Daphne.
5, please.
And Bill, during the Battle of Trafalgar, from which French ship did the musket shot come that mortally wounded Nelson?
Victoire.
The Redoutable, or the Redoutable. Again, please, Daphne.
10, please.
Television, please, Les. James Dreyfus plays Tom Farrell and Kathy Burke plays Linda La Hughes in which BBC Two comedy series?
Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Yes, Les. Whew. A number, please.
Number 6, please.
English law. In which month do the Hillary sittings begin?
March.
January. Les again, please.
Number 7, please.
David, Greek mythology. Which king of Ithaca and husband of Penelope roamed for 10 years after the fall of Troy?
Odysseus.
And yes.
Number 15, please.
The Bible, Daphne. The story of the 10 Commandments occurs twice in the Bible. In Exodus, the place where the law was given is called Mount Sinai. What is it called in Deuteronomy?
I don't know.
Horeb. Again, please.
Number 3.
Philip, please. Poetry. From A Subaltern's Love Song by John Betchman. We sat in the car park till 20 to 1, and now I'm engaged to Miss who?
Joan Hunter Dunn.
Yes, Joan Hunter Dunn. OK, Philip. And a number, please.
9, please.
History, Phil. In 1587, Virginia Dare became the first child to be born of English parents. Where?
In America.
In the New World, yes. A number, please.
12.
Paul. The title, please, of the first full-length novel by George Eliot, which tells of the beautiful but shallow Hetty, who lets her newborn baby die, is condemned to hang but reprieved at the last moment and transported instead.
The Weaver of Raveloe.
That's the story of Adam Bede. Again, please.
10.
And Les, a two-part answer, please. The Korean War, 1950 to 53. Which American general, the commander of UN forces, was sacked by which US president during the Korean War?
The president was Eisenhower.
No. The president was Harry Truman. The general was Douglas MacArthur. Again, please, Phil.
7.
And David, which sculptor and painter of the 15th, 16th centuries had the surname or family name Buonarroti?
Michelangelo.
A number, please.
Number 10, please.
And Les, which Italian painter who died in 1610 spent the last 4 years of his life as a fugitive wanted for killing a man in Rome?
Caravaggio.
A number, please.
3, please.
And Philip, please. BBC Radio 4 Longwave. 9:45 to 10 a.m. Monday to Thursdays. It's called the Daily Service. What's it called on Fridays?
The end of the week service.
An act of worship. Well, we did get there. It is 12 down, 3 to go. And after the break, David Albinson from Puckeridge in Hertfordshire, Phil Waldock from Hornchurch in Essex, and Les Arnott from Sheffield will be here for the final of the grand final. Do please stay with us.
Surviving contestants in the 15-to-1 grand final are David Albinson, a development chemist from Puckeridge in Hertfordshire, Phil Waldock, an insurance clerk from Hornchurch in Essex, and Les Arnott, an educational consultant from Sheffield.
Thank you. Welcome back. This is what the grand final is all about. This decorated jar from the 1st century AD. It's Roman and from Central Gaul. It's just over 6 inches tall, and the decoration is hand-modelled to produce that open pine cone effect you can see. Now, David, Phil and Les, the final of the grand final, 40 questions, all on the buzzers. Here we go. The New Testament. St. John the Apostle wrote the Gospel according to St. John. As the author of the New Testament book, often abbreviated as Revelations, he had... Les?
St. John the Divine.
Indeed, his other epithet. The sending of letters. In Tudor England, a common inscription on the covers of letters led to which expression, meaning with all speed? No? Post haste. The first president of the United States born in the 20th century and the first British Prime Minister born in the 20th century, in which year in the 1960s were they both in office? 1963, they were Alec Douglas Hume and John Fitzgerald Kennedy. Will you please look at this and tell me, who is this Japanese-born novelist, the author of the Booker Prize-winning The Remains of the Day? Les?
Ishiguro.
Yes, Kazuo Ishiguro. And on we go, please. To which European country did Prince Charles recently cancel a proposed visit? David?
Austria.
Indeed. The arts. The name, please, of the former BBC newsreader who has been appointed the next chairman of the English National Ballet, the highlight of her own dance career being a stunning...
Angela Rippon.
Indeed. A stunning appearance with Morecambe and Wise. On we go, please. Poetry. Dulce et decorum est pro patria mori. It is sweet and fitting to die for one's country. Which First World War poet? Les?
Wilfred Owen.
Yes, he called that the old lie. Onwards, please. Old Hollywood. A new autobiography by which legendary MGM star, famous for her lavish aquatic musicals, is entitled The $1 Million Mermaid. Phil?
Esther Williams.
Asia and monarchy. The Emperor Shah Jahan, who built the Taj Mahal, also commissioned a famous artefact which was looted from Delhi in 1739 by the Persian ruler Nader Shah and which became the symbol of the rulers of Persia and Iran. What's it called, David?
The Peacock Throne.
It is indeed. Who in Greek mythology was charged with capturing the Arcadian stag, killing the Stymphalian birds? Phil?
Hercules.
Indeed, or Heracles, yes. The name, please, of the creator of the Peanuts cartoon strip? David?
Charles Schultz.
Indeed. And Les at the end wearing a Peanuts tie, look. Settle down, gentlemen. Thomas Hobson, a Cambridge hirer of horses, gave the language the phrase Hobson's choice. How? Les?
It was the first horse in the stable as they went in.
Yes,
and it was the only selection.
That's it. That's the only choice they had. He insisted that each customer should take the horse nearest the door. Sport and athletics records. In only one of the 4 throwing events is the women's world record further than the men's. The women's is 76.8 metres, while the men's is only 74.08 metres. Which throwing event? David?
Javelin.
The discus, because the men's discus weighs 2 kilograms and the women's just 1 kilogram. Will you please look at this and tell me, this is the only known photograph of which Les?
Oscar Wilde.
Of a 19th century Polish-born pianist and composer, Chopin. And on, please. Connections. The title of the song, please, which connects someone whose real name was Norma Jean Baker with someone whose real name is Reginald Kenneth Dwight. David?
Candle in the Wind.
London and still music. At 25 Brook Street, there is a blue plaque dedicated to the composer George Frederick Handel. Next door at number 23, there is a blue plaque marking the house of a very different musical personality. Les?
Jimi Hendrix.
Well done. What in a European capital city is sometimes known as the Flavian Amphitheatre? David?
The Colosseum in Rome.
Indeed. Shakespeare. If you prick us, do we not bleed? If you tickle us, do we not laugh? If you poison us, do we not die? Lines spoken by which character? Les?
Shylock.
Indeed. And onwards, please. Philosophy. The name, please, of the area of philosophy that explores the validity or otherwise of arguments and reasoning. Phil?
Logic.
Words and phrases. What term meaning an individual who works on a fee-paid assignment basis for different employers is derived from the medieval knight who was not committed to a feudal lord and therefore hired himself and his weapon to anyone willing to pay? That's the origin of the term freelance. It was originally 2 words, but now 1 word. Cricket. Which of the other 8 test match-playing countries has England never lost to but never beaten in a test? Les?
Zimbabwe.
Yes, they've only played twice, both times ending in draws. Nobel Prizes. In the 54 years of the UN, only one Secretary-General has won the Nobel Peace Prize. Which one? David?
Dag Hammarskjöld.
Yes, and it was posthumously. Which worldwide self-help fellowship was founded in 1935 when William Wilson, known as Bill W., met Robert Holbrook Smith, known as Dr. Bob S? Yeah? Alcoholics Anonymous. Will you please look at this and tell me? This Frenchman recently became the chief executive of a major London venue. What's his name? Phil?
Pierre-Yves Gerbeau.
Indeed, or sometimes called PY. And on we go, please. In Channel 4's Parliamentary Political Awards in February, which member of the BBC Radio 4 Today team won the Political Journalist of the Year award after a secret ballot by members of the House of Commons? David?
John Humphreys.
John Humphreys it was. And the Cabinet. Who now holds the office held by Thomas à Becket in the 12th century and Thomas More, Phil?
Lord Irvine.
Yes, the Lord Chancellor, Thomas More in the 16th century. This is 18th century India. What infamous name was given to the prison when... Les?
The Black Hole of Calcutta.
Indeed. In Bengal in 1756. BBC Radio and Television. Which BBC Radio and Television journalist? Her famous reports include Tiananmen Square, Libya and the Gulf War. David?
Kate Adie.
Indeed. Opera. In which Wagner opera is the central character condemned to sail the seas forever? David?
Flying Dutchman.
Yes, or until redeemed by a woman's love. Shakespeare. How, according to Shakespeare, are the infant, the whining schoolboy, the lover, the soldier? Les?
The 7 Ages of Man.
Yes, and they are the soldier, the justice, the lean and slippered pantaloon, and second childishness and mere oblivion. All together, collectively, and onwards we go. The Bible. What in the New Testament is given the name Aceldama? Les?
Was it the field which was bought for Judas after he'd hanged himself?
A bit convoluted, but yes, OK, Les. In fact, it was the field near Jerusalem, which was bought with the 30 pieces of silver he was paid. Dick Whittington. The inscription on the stone marking the spot on Highgate Hill where Dick Whittington was supposedly urged onto his destiny by hearing Bow Bells refers to Sir Richard Whittington, thrice Lord Mayor of London. There are 2 errors in that inscription. What are they? Les?
One is that he was Lord Mayor of London 4 times.
Quickly.
And the second was that he wasn't Sir. He wasn't Sir Richard Whittington.
OK, he wasn't knighted. The USA. Which legislative body in the USA currently comprises 223 Republicans, 211 Democrats? Les?
The House of Representatives.
It does indeed. And will you please look at this and tell me, music. Who is this American ragtime great of the late 19th, early 20th centuries? Les?
Scott Joplin.
It is Scott Joplin. Philosophy. What name is given to the belief that everything, be it animate or inanimate, possesses a soul or spirit? Philip?
Animism.
Yes, indeed, animism. And will you please look at this and tell me, please, Kerkyra is the Greek name for which holiday island in the Ionian Sea? Les?
Corfu.
It is indeed. Who was the first British monarch to have been born a member of the House of Windsor? David?
The present Queen.
Indeed. Television, will you look at this and tell me, please, this man, Alvin Hall, an American, gives advice on what subjects on television? Phil?
Financial matters.
He guides people about how to spend their money. Inventions. What invention, built by the Dutch inventor Cornelius Drebbel, travelled from Westminster to Greenwich in 1620? David?
A timepiece.
The first submarine. Here we go, please. Chelyabinsk and Vladivostok in Russia were linked on July the 21st, 1904. Les?
The Trans-Siberian Railway.
Indeed. don't mind if I say that, apart from a sterling performance, Les, it looks as though we're going to have that buzzer mended before we start the next series. David, well done, 111. At one time you were in the lead. Phil, well done, 71, and your 3 lives intact. Les, 151. The lives are immaterial. The trophy is yours. I think Laura has something for you.
I will, don't worry. Yes, there we are. That's congratulations. Very, very well done. Well fought. Oh, you are? Oh, yes.
Well, what can I say? David, well done. Phil, well done. Les, well done. Indeed, all 3 of you. And Phil, and Les, look after it. Yeah. Well, that's us for this series. Our next series starts tomorrow. So we'll see you then.